Welcome back on our Wednesday. We had a fantastic day. The weather, I don't think, could have cooperated any more so. November 15th, high temperature in Fargo of 58 degrees. Really can't beat that. First alert headlines tomorrow, not going to be like today. Going to see very strong winds out of the north-northwest, winds gusting up to 40 miles per hour. There are a few locations that might see some snow, mainly those northern areas, and mainly that snowfall between 9 a.m. and about 3 p.m. The weekend is looking fantastic. We'll have all that. Plus, we'll talk a little bit about our expected Thanksgiving Day forecast as well. Thursday, wind trend. Now tomorrow morning, 7 a.m., very little wind. Winds out of the south turning to the west at 5 to 10. But look what happens by noon. North-northwest wind 20 to 30, gusting as much as 40 miles per hour. 5 p.m. we can still see wind gusts at about 35 miles per hour. So yes, late morning through really late afternoon into the evening, it is going to be windy out there. 56 right now in Fargo. We do have a wind at 14 miles per hour out of the southeast. As we look at our forecast for Grand Forks, or what we have for our current conditions, 52 degrees, feels like 52 with that mostly cloudy sky right now. Other temperatures around the region, we've got 45 Hallock, 41 Langdon, 49 Devils Lake. We've got a few 50s off to our east, but mainly we're seeing those temperatures in Minnesota, upper 40s. Thief River Falls, 48. Bemidji, 48 as well. Detroit Lakes also coming in at 48. Satellite radar, we've got a few high-level, those cirrus clouds that are moving through the region right now. So, again, you're still able to see that sky out there. Those thin clouds, those cirrus clouds are typically very thin. We can usually see the sun right through those. Take a look at our first alert forecast. Again, heading overnight, we've got a couple cold fronts we want to talk to you about. One is going to move through early tomorrow morning, and again, that's going to help turn those winds eventually out of the north, and also a secondary front, which is going to help bring a little bit of that snow into the northern sections of the region. And what's going to happen tomorrow is we're actually going to have high temperatures sometime around noon, and then those temperatures are going to drop off as that colder kind of continues to force its way southward. So we look at tomorrow morning, 42 in Fargo, 40 Wahpeton, 47 in Sisseton. Tomorrow afternoon, winds very strong out of the northwest. It's 41 at 4 p.m. tomorrow, 36 Grand Forks. And again, you're seeing a lot of mid-30s to low 40s tomorrow afternoon. Again, nothing like today in that regard. On Friday, we'll warm things up a little bit once again. We'll see breezy conditions with a high of 46. Saturday, Sunday, a couple great days. 48 Saturday, 50 on Sunday. Then we see that cool down. What are we talking about here? We're talking now getting to Thanksgiving week and it feeling a little bit more like we'd expect for Thanksgiving week. Temperatures in the 30s Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday in the mid-20s. Now the weather still looks like it's going to be pretty nice, but it's just the fact that it is going to be quite a bit chillier out there.
And that's okay. I'm still a little gun shy after that last snow, so I'm like, as long as none of that. Like,
yeah. Right now we're seeing
take
none of that.
Yeah, good stuff. Thanks, Russ. Coming up, we'll have the details on what experts are now saying about forever chemicals in Minnesota waters. Stick around.